Hey guys, what's up? Turbo Dotson here, coming at you guys with a brand new video. And today I had a little fun challenge. I thought I would give it a shot and record it while we're at it. Today I'm going to try and build the world's longest roller coaster, and I'm basically going to use the entire park to try and build a roller coaster and get it all green on all levels. Excitement, nausea, fear. We're going to try and knock it all out of the park. So I'm going to start this. I'll show you guys what coaster I'm going to use. And of course we are on the city map, as you can see in the background. Let's see if we can get an overview of the entire park. Pretty much where there's no trees, that's pretty much where the park is. So this is going to be a super long coaster. I will be really interested to see how long this ride is. And hopefully it doesn't affect the rating too much. But let me show you which ride I have. So I am using the Deegan roller coaster. I wanted to use one where you were riding in. I'm a big fan of roller coasters where you're actually riding in them rather than the standing ones and things like that. Plus, being a big race fan, just that one looked like a race car almost, so I thought it would be a little fun. So I'm going to start us off with a big chain lift, big hill to go down, and then we'll go from there. Before we get further into the video, guys, I do want to remind you I am live on Twitch. If you guys want to hang out with me there, make sure you guys go follow me. The link is in the description of the video. Of course, you guys can see my channel name up above. So again, if you guys want to hang out with me there, I'd appreciate it. I typically stream Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday nights after 8 p.m. Eastern time. Now let's get back to building a roller coaster. Since this coaster is going to be really long, I want to get a big incline here at the beginning to get a lot of speed. I know this probably isn't ideal as far as riding it, but we gotta have speed. As you can see, hopefully you can see right here, there's this white line. That's where the out of bounds is. So we probably will have to go up to the top, make a little turn, and then make our way downward. So we made our turn, and now we're gonna start making our way down. This is where the real fun begins. So hold on tight, and I'll come right back. All right, guys, I built a first part of the roller coaster. We're about to go down. Let me know your thoughts. I have the live ratings right here as we go through what I built so far. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, but let's take a ride. Again, we're going around the whole park. I've just kind of building the perimeter around it. So let's take a ride. Okay, so far so good, nice and smooth. Big thing I want to do is make sure this is smooth. And the outside, this first part will probably be pretty simple as long as I just want to make sure we have enough speed. That part might be a little rough. We might have to fix that. And then into oblivion. Nice. Alright, I've added a little more additions to it. We've gone almost around the entire park, and now I'm going to start making my way inward. But let's take a ride on what I have built so far. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I smoothed out a couple sections. Oh, don't have the results up, but we will check that out again in the future. So far it looks super smooth. Got good speed. I feel like we're not going too fast or too slow. We do have some crazy parts coming up, so hopefully this doesn't hurt us too bad. Whoa. Okay, first loop. I tried to make it as big as I possibly could to kind of carry our speed. And a big loop down. Alright, I'm feeling good about the speed so far. And we're coming to the end. And we have good speed. I like this. Nice. Okay, I'm going to keep building. I feel good about this even though we didn't see the results. As you might notice, I'm actually in a new shirt. It's a new day. I had to take a break because this roller coaster is taking quite a bit of time. So I'm going to come back and try and finish it up today. I want to take a ride on what I've built so far so you guys can see what we've done, and then I will finish it up and we will complete it and give it our very first test run of complete track. Alright, as you can see, we're going to get started here, and you might also notice I changed the colors on this a little bit. I like the red, black, and white color scheme, so I'm a big fan of that. So here we go, we're riding down. Still need to smooth out this section right here for sure. We were carrying a little too much speed. Our fear and nausea, I think, went way up right there. And then I need to fix this loop that we're coming up to as well. This section was a little rough, but we'll take a ride on what I've built so far. I think this loop is actually pretty smooth, so I'm a little surprised the nausea went way up there. I know it's not showing it right now, but when I was running the test. And the nausea was high right here too, which I was a little surprised because I don't feel like we're carrying a lot of speed. All right, back down, big old hill. And I think the nausea got high here as well. I'm really surprised. I tried to do high sweeping turns to kind of carry the momentum, not make it a jerky roller coaster, but it doesn't seem to be helping. So we're gonna have to look at that. It was pretty bad here too. Again, I don't know what it is with these wide turns. I would have thought it would have been more helpful, but it seems to be hurting them. So, and I might try and slow it down right here a little bit in the future, but we're carrying a good amount of speed, I feel like. So let's see here. I think we should have enough speed to get up this hill. I think I can. Yeah, just smooth. Now we're making our way downhill. I think I might have to add a little more of a decline to it to speed them up a little bit. Although I kind of like the slow turns sometimes. They're kind of a nice change of pace. And we just make it over this hill. Now, I like how it kind of just feels like you're sitting there for a second. And back down. Now right here, I'm gonna have to try and probably figure out a way to speed it up. It's going a little bit slow right there. And let me speed up as we're going up the hill. Alright, add that second chain lift, and now we're going again. Now right here, when I saw the ratings, they were actually really good for this little part right here, which was nice to see. And that's where we're at. Kaboom! Wow, okay, so I finally finished it. I've made a ton of modifications since the last time you guys saw it. There were parts where the coaster would stop rolling or didn't have enough speed, all that kind of stuff. So I had to make a lot of modifications since I last saw you guys. So I'll do a quick tour and then we will look at the results and take a ride. So as you can see, obviously there's a lot of bars in the way, so just bear with me. This is a huge coaster, obviously. So we start there, go all the way up to here. Fear is pretty high here, as you may see, and then we make our way down all the way across up here. Really improved this loop right here. The results, you'll see that in a little bit. Now, I was hoping to get the live results for the very first time with you guys, but as I was testing it, I had it keep going on a loop and forgot to shut it off when I completed the actual track. So you guys will see the results in a second, but again, let me finish this preview. So we're coming around here, have a little bit of a chain lift right here to get us over the hump. We make our way down, and then let me roll in here, scroll in here, and then we make our way down up this loop, up this little hill, back downhill, uphill, up through this little twist, all the way around then this long curve. Go up this little loop, then go up here, another chain lift. There's about 3 or 4 chain lifts on this entire ride. That was to help keep up the momentum, especially since I changed the roller coaster from 1 large coaster to 2 4-cart coasters. Okay, so we go down this hill right here, come up, swoop around, come up and do another turn back up to another incline, another chain lift, and we make our way down, do another turn right here, up, down, up, back down, another big turn, then we go up, carry momentum, and then this part I like right here, this little turn, or this little hill right here, we go up, we kind of slow down right here at the peak and then go way back down, as you'll see. Then we swoop back around, come up, down, up. We come up this hill right here, as you can see. Again, we're really intertangled with the coaster, and then we come around another long stretch to another loop right here. Ratings were pretty good right there, and then we're coming in on the closing section, a few small hills right here, and then there's one right around here. Then we come around one last hill right here until we're back at the station. So let's take a ride so you guys can ride it for yourself. All right, we're all the way to the top. You can see the results on the right hand side here as we're going through. Nice smooth downhill. Nice, I like it, I like it, I like it. I added some brakes right here at the bottom, right here to make it a little better, even though our gear still went up pretty high. And nice, coming around. Don't have tons of speed here, but it's nice and smooth. We're in the green. And we're slowly again making our way up. Now the loop, like I mentioned, I improved it. You can see the green right there. So that speed was really good for some good ratings. Now we just crawl to here because I really had to slow it down to improve the ratings right here. It was all in the red originally. Added some brakes right there. Now we slowly make our way around. We're in the green. And I use this chain lift just to get us over the hump, which got us right here. Another big drop. All in the green. We had a excitement over 10 right there. Added some brakes right there. And some more brakes right there because we were carrying a lot of speed right through here. So I had to improve that at least a little bit. We were like all in the red. And we, again, I like the slow and stop or slow and fast pace. I think it's a nice little change of pace throughout a roller coaster, especially this one this long. Now this one I also had to slow it down a little bit before going down here so we could finally get in the green. These swirl turns, whatever you want to call them, they were really hard to get the ratings to improve. You would think they would be nice and green and smooth, but they were all red for the most part. Now here's another good loop with a lot of green. And we're coming back up on a chain lift. I sped up the chain lift so it would be a little quicker. Let me speed this up as well so we don't sit there too long. And we're coming back down a little bit of an incline, a little short, sharp incline that is. And this part I had to really mess with and fix with, but I'm glad I did because it really, really improved our readings. As you can see, we're all in the green. Well, we're still in the green for the most part. There we are. We're all in the green. And we're coming up on another chain lift. Again, this coaster doesn't go super fast. We're probably around 50 or 60 for the majority of the time. Let me speed it up here. Another good incline, or decline I should say. Another little sweeping turn. Then we do a little up and down here. Try and get our ratings good. Again, this is another section I really had to work on. The original section was too slow, so we really needed to improve our ratings. So as you can see, I sped it up a little bit. There's some brakes because the fear was super high originally. And this part, I really like because you go to the top just slowly and then you go way back down, and that really helped our excitement rating. Making our way around town. As you can see, the other coaster there on this corner. Going back down, back up. Again, this is another section where I really had to work on to get the ratings back up because we were going slow and the fear was really high. One more chain lift. Oops, pause it. Okay, there we go. Went down that hill. Again, all in the green. This part I really like. I was worried at first that I wouldn't be able to make it around here, but it was smooth and we were in the green. We are in the green for a good part of it, like right here. And we're coming up on the last section. A couple more hills. I added some brakes right here because our fear level was pretty high. Another big sweeping turn. One last hill. Again, we're in the green. And we're coming down to the close. Added some brakes for smooth transition, and we are in. That is a... Oh, where are our results? Let's see here. Now we are in 6.84 for excitement. Fear, we are a 5.43, and a nausea, we are 1.75. All in the green. I was really worried building this coaster that I would have to make a lot of modifications once we ran our first test. I know I said the ratings showed up originally as I was building it, but the very first time I completed the track, it was smooth. I just went back and edited a lot of things, some things to make it even better. Now let's see here. We have a max speed of 119, average speed of 45. I thought that would be quite a little bit higher. Biggest drop of 123 meters. Now heat map, I do want to show you this just to see what the colors look like. Now this is excitement. As you can see, there's a red going up the hill, but once you get out of that, it's a lot more, not a lot of bright red other than a few sections here and there. Fear, there's a lot more red, but somehow we still made it in the green, especially in this back section of the roller coaster going around here. I tried to improve it a little bit. I did a little bit by adding brakes there at the bottom of the hill right here. And then down here, that was probably the hardest part, was trying to get the fear, but somehow we still made it in the green, so I am okay with that. And the last thing I want to look at is nausea. Very similar to fear, but again, we're all in the green, so I'm okay with that. As you guys can see, I built some paths, entrance and exit to the coaster so we can have our very first guest. I'm going to click on this, open it back up, and we are open for business. Nice. I'm so glad we got in our objective. That was definitely by far the longest coaster I've ever built. It was definitely a bit of a time suck, but I'm glad I did it. It was a lot of fun. That was a really good challenge that I haven't had on this game in a long time. If you guys would like me to build super long track rides again, you're doing either go-karts, the log flume, the river rapids, as you can see here at the bottom. We could do a monorail, a train. If you guys want me to build some super long rides, different types of rides, let me know in the comments. We can make this all into a theme park. That would be a lot of fun with super long rides, the longest rides ever. Maybe we'll call it the longest theme park ever. So if you guys do want to see that, make sure you drop a like. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you guys want to see more, let me know in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next video.